You was with Rachel for 10 years and with Tiana for 6 months. And you married Tiana and not Rachel. Like, I'm happy for y'all. It's all love. But why did you marry and not Rachel? And then you do everything. I see you. Like, you're literally doing everything for Tiana. Everything she asks you to do, you get up and do it. No issue, no problem. Rachel could not get that out of you. Like, I see you bring Tiana flowers. I see you take her on dates. Paint her nails. Like, that's not the brother that I know. So I just really need to know, like, why would you...
Yeah, man, she wasn't nurturing me.
She wasn't what?
Nurturing me.
Nurturing you?
Yeah, nurturing me.
Okay.
Yeah. She just always, she be irritated. She just don't do what she do. Like, she make me happy.
Tiana makes you happy.
Yeah, like, she make me happy. I was just really mad in that relationship the whole 2 years. I just stuck with what I knew. I was just really sticking it out.
Oh.
That was it. That was all, though. Like, I really, like, the love wasn't really there. I was just sticking it out, though. Like, she always got on my nerve every single day. Always irritated. Mad. Asking me to clean up all the time. Like,
but Tiana asked you to clean up all the time.
I do that because I love her. See what I'm saying? It's a different ball game. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
She just ain't the one.
All right, so this issue right here is on the man. So at the end of it, he states what it truly is. She just ain't the one. So at first he said she wasn't nurturing me. So I'm thinking, okay, she's not pouring into the guy, right? She's not uplifting him and inspiring him and motivating him with all these different things, right? By being, friendly and polite and loving, right? But then he goes on to say she was annoying and asking him to clean up all the time. Well, the girl mentions, well, Tiana asked you to clean up all the time. Yeah, but that's different. I love her. So this is why I'm saying the issue is the man, because he actually didn't say anything that she was doing differently than Tiana, but he performs better with Tiana because he loves her. So, ladies, one thing you got to understand is men have to be motivated too and inspired as well. And a lot of that comes through our affection from you guys or our attraction to you guys. If you got a mean man, you're not doing anything to this guy, okay? And he's just dragging you through the dirt, having an attitude all the time, not wanting to cooperate, not wanting to be productive, all these types of things. This man probably don't like you. And like he said, he was just doing what he knew and just making it last. So you have a life as well, right? You could be pursuing somebody or letting somebody pursue you who is actually interested in you, who actually cares for you, right? But instead you're with this guy who actually doesn't care for you, but he'll use you as a placeholder until he finds someone he cares about. You understand? And at the end of the day, a lot of these, well, what I'm seeing is a lot of these guys are going to be immature and unaccountable to what they have done. So now it was all on her. She just wasn't the one. She was annoying. She asked you to clean too much, but really, you didn't like the girl like that. So what should you have done if you're not really feeling her? Should you take 6 years of her life or move on so she could find somebody else, you could find somebody else, instead of entertaining this for all these years, wasting 6 years of this woman's life? You understand that? You get with this other woman, Tiana, and you marry her in 3 years, and I'm sure you're going to want the best from Tiana, but you haven't been the best for the girl who you was with. So if you're with Tiana and she's going to have an attitude with you, not performing, you're not doing anything wrong, you're going to say to yourself, well, she's doing me wrong. And I'm going to say, man, that's karma. The person that you were being is exactly why you vibrated this other person to you. And maybe it works out great for you. I hope it does. But we can't expect to treat women how we feel about them. And then when we meet the woman we really like, expect her to treat us like we're worthy. It doesn't make any sense. You understand? Just imagine a woman tells you, well, I really like you, so I wouldn't play you. I wouldn't use you. I wouldn't seduce you out of your money. I wouldn't manipulate you into thinking I like you just to take what you have from you, right? That's just guys I don't care about. But guys I really like, I do them differently. Is that morals? Is that character? To treat somebody how you feel about them? That's not morals at all, right? So when men say, okay, if she act like this, I'm just going to smash her and pass her. If she act like this, I'm just going to play her. If she acts like this, I'm just going to, whatever way justifies the mistreatment for her, right? How about just avoid people like that? Instead of excusing and justifying your right, you being toxic. So it's one of those things where if you're looking for somebody with good character, how they treat everybody else matters too. You understand? So Tiana, I think she's in for a hell of a ride. Because if this man didn't perform for the other lady because he didn't feel emotions, he didn't feel like he loved her. Now he's with her. She lived with him. They in the same house, but he ain't gonna act right because he don't feel like he love her, right? I hope those feelings never subside. I hope he don't never go through any emotional ups and downs because life is like seasons. You're not always hot. Sometimes you're cold. Okay? Sometimes you don't always feel those same feelings. And when that happens, I hope this man doesn't mistreat Tiana. Stop performing and then blame it on her by calling her annoying. It's sick, man. It's sick. And that's why a lot of women will be like, man, you wasted my time. Because they're trying to figure out what the problem is all this time. Meanwhile, you're not going to say, look, I just ain't feeling you. You're just not the one. I bet you've never told this girl that. I bet all you've ever told her was that she's been annoying. And you found all these reasons for why you don't want to cooperate. Well, I don't cooperate because she doesn't nurture me. Okay? Old girl makes you happy. That could be a thing. So if the lady didn't make you happy, why don't you leave her alone? Instead of being like that. Attitude all the time. Don't want to perform. It makes no sense. Now, we'll come down on women for doing this, but men do this as well. They say acting accordingly, right? If you feel like she's not marriage material, we'll drop our standards. We'll still deal with her. We just won't take her seriously. But the problem is you still dealing with somebody who you said wasn't worthy. So if you realize she ain't worthy or suitable for marriage, leave her alone. Why waste more of her time? Why waste more of yours? Every moment you spend with this person is a setup, is a risk to have children with this person and form these year-long, lifelong bonds with these people, knowing you don't want to be with them in the first place. And then what you gonna say? Well, I don't want the child. Then what you gonna say? Well, I don't want to be there for the child. You knew what this was. So instead of having to negotiate with a terrorist, negotiate with someone who you don't want to deal with, why not just don't deal with them at all? So you never have to worry about that negotiation. Yo, it kills me when I hear guys say, yo, I won't marry a single mother, but I'll sleep with her. I won't date a whore, but I'll sleep with her. What? That's not standards. That's just saying I'm going to use you where I see fit. And so when you say, okay, I'm going to keep playing like this, but then you want the woman in your life to come and take you seriously, then you're lying to God. Because that's not how karma works. That's not how it works. So why not practice character, have maturity, and deal with people based on you and them. Really protect both of y'all. If you know this person ain't for you, move on and free them as well. So both of you guys can be protected. But to take 6 years of a person's life all because you feel like she's not the one, she there with you, work with her. And that's what I'm starting to see. I'm starting to see people, they speak down on my polygamous marriage, right? I couldn't do that. I couldn't share. Well, they sharing. Okay, now this particular video is just talking about why he didn't marry her, but the fact is, they're sharing, they're sleeping with each other and all this stuff too. And the problem is, it's not really sharing that's the issue, because they'll do that. A man can know you got a girl and will still sleep with her, but if you say, hey, let me just have both of y'all, he'll say, nah, hell nah. But the one who you was with first don't want to be cheated on, but the one who you wasn't with first don't mind sleeping with a woman who got a man. Like, it's still sharing. And the other man don't know it, but it's still sharing. Because it's what's happening, right? But either way, man, when I see this type of stuff, it's not the problem of sharing, because y'all do that when you're single and you do this crap anyway. I think the real issue is working together. It's like y'all will find any reason in the world to be an enemy of progress. If you're with somebody, why not cooperate? Why not respond in a way that's mature and healthy? Why be an asshole and then chalk it up to, why I didn't like them? They didn't do this right, that's why. This person didn't do that. You're grown. End the relationship. Shit's sad. It's sad. I don't get it, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Peace.